All right, here are the apps that I use most for worship. Believe it or not, this app here, this PDF Notes app, it's a killer app, and the reason why, all it is a PDF reader. So when I lead worship, I open this thing up, and I can import it whenever you. I'll go back to that library there. Whenever you import something, you can come from Dropbox or to Google Drive. I don't know what uCloud is. Or whenever you go to a page like in Safari, you can also pull it into this. It's in your PDF reader menu, and so then I go here, and so there are my. These are my chords, and of course I have it usually turned, not in landscape and portrait mode is what I usually have it in. And as you can see, it's real responsive to my touch. So whenever I go through all of these, I just need to be able to be playing guitar and swipe, and then it goes. So you can also tap, and then it goes to. It holds, it zooms really quickly. Some really cool traits about this particular app is that it, whenever you three finger it, I've got it set up to where you can use your highlighter or something, and you can highlight. Three finger swipe this way is undo, so it's super fast. Two finger brings up this menu, and if you need that, and you need to write key of G, and I do that kind of stuff all the time. Three finger gets you out of that, so you're not writing on everything anymore. But this is the best app. You can also send things. So if you do take notes, or if you do change something, you want to send somebody notes, you can, middle screen, go here, and you can send the current page. You can send original PDF. You can send a flattened. That turns all your notes and everything else. It sends it flattened. Sorry, I'm getting off screen. That's one. My other app that I use whenever I lead worship, I have two. This one down here is called Gigbook, and it costs a little bit of money. But in your Gigbook, I'll let that load for a second. In your Gigbook, it goes through. It has your list of songs here. But one of the things that I like about that is that you import these as PDFs. You go to here, and this is your set list. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, set list. And so here are songs that I was playing the piano the other day, and so real quick I put them in there so that I hit piano, and whatever you put in, like Lord I Give You My Heart, Made Me Glad, when you click on it, it goes to that page. This is just if the PDF you attach to that song is just lyrics, and that's all it's going to give you. It's pretty cool in how it does this. If you want it really big, then when you tap the screen, then it goes down the screen. It doesn't turn the page. Actually, the other app does that as well. This is really good for on-the-go mobile type stuff. It's where you're going. You can also send a set list. You can also take notes on this as well. It doesn't act as fast. It doesn't have a quick as change speed as the other one. But this is the best mobile one that I've found. If I'm doing all my planning and everything on this one, whatever you put in is what it gives you. And then, in even more than I use that last app is a good one on the go. It's called Gigbook. The other app that I use is this one here. It's called Setlistmaker. See what it looks like? Setlistmaker. And Setlistmaker kind of acts like Gigbook. But what it does, it lets you just use songs, and it drops it's used to put set list in. So if I want to go to the different shows that I was putting together, like I was planning an encounter, which is our Wednesday night service. There's the encounter, and there they are. It lets you also save tempos, so that when you hit that, it gives you the tempo. Sorry, you couldn't see it, could you? Which might be helpful, it might not. But if you import PDFs and attach a PDF to a song, this Whom Shall I Fear, which is one that I've been doing a lot here the last few weeks. So if I click on that little thing there, then it pulls up the document with the chords, because that's what I put in. So it allows me to see all of that. You can also annotate it's not near as friendly as far as the annotations go. It takes a little bit more effort. I think this is the one that doesn't have an undo button, and that drives me crazy. So that when you write something, it's permanent. You can't say undo. Oh, I messed up. Undo. So that would be sort of the top three that I use to lead worship with, as far as like being on stage and things that I know are going to work. It's the ones that work the best.